I might put this up here today. What's up, y'all? This is it, man. This is it. Last college football game of the season. We got 28 minutes till kickoff here. Miami versus Indiana. Hey, what's up, bro? Good to see you, man. Who you think's going to get this one? I think Indiana. I'm hoping Miami. I think Indiana. I'm hoping Miami. Oh, man. I got to get some coffee. This is going to be a late one here. I really am just hoping for a good game, man. Thinking Miami? Shit, I wish. I hope so. I really hope so, bro. It's not that I dislike Indiana. And it's not that I like Miami. One of my best friends is a Miami fan. I got nothing for Indiana. I don't know. Really, I'm just hoping for a good game. But I think man, what do y'all think about the Bills firing Sean McDermott? That is unbelievable to me. As somebody who's a Falcons fan and a Steelers fan, dude, that is unbelievable. You fire a guy who has won 12 games for you and taken you to the playoffs every single season, year in and year out. And I'm sitting here like, as a Falcons fan, dog, we ain't been to the playoffs in 7 years. Bro, we would give anything for a Sean McDermott. And then we hire Kevin Stefanski. I don't follow the NFL either. I don't follow it either. I do watch the playoff games, though. Y'all let me know if the TV's too loud and if my sound is. All right, I got the mic way closer to the TV tonight than normal. I don't follow it. I don't follow it close anymore either. But if it gets into the playoffs, then I do watch every playoff game because there's no more college football. I think this season's playoffs have been the most entertaining, man, that I can remember in a long, long time. That, I mean, the only one that was bad was the 49ers and the Seahawks, and the 49ers are beat to hell. So, but dude, I could not believe the Bills fired Sean McDermott. The Falcons would have given Falcons fans. I can't speak for ownership, but the Falcons fans would have given anything for a coach like that. I saw that as well. He is about to ruin another quarterback. Don't be surprised if Penix wants out. Dog, I would want out if I was Penix. I would have been wanted out before Kevin Stefanski came. Bro, who would want to play football for the Falcons? Seriously. Dude, we wasted Julio Jones' entire professional career. Julio Jones, in my opinion, is the best wide receiver that I've ever seen play. I didn't see Jerry Rice play, but I thought Julio was better than Antonio Brown. I thought Julio was better than Calvin Johnson. The Falcons wasted the best wide receiver of this generation. They wasted his entire career, dog. Julio Jones was incredible. Like an unbelievable talent. They wasted his entire fucking career. That is a shame, bro. That is a shame. And it wasn't Matt Ryan, and it wasn't the Falcons defense or offense for the longest time. How do I think Julio Jones was better than Calvin Johnson? I think he was. I think he made more plays. Played longer, played at an elite level for longer. Hell yeah, I think he was better than Calvin Johnson. Dude, Julio Jones, I mean, I know they were both good. I also watched Julio Jones play 100-something football games, 150-something football games. I probably watched Calvin Johnson play 20. Yeah, and I mean, it's hard to say, too, because the same conversation like about Stafford, right? Dude, Stafford's one of the greatest quarterbacks of this generation. He will never get the recognition. Never. Because of the time he spent in Detroit. Same as Calvin Johnson. Calvin Johnson will never get the recognition because he played at Detroit when they were bad. When they were bad. Oh, my God. Nick Saban picked Miami. I can't believe he didn't pick Alabama. Well, I mean, Detroit didn't ruin Stafford. They just had him for so long. They had Matt Stafford for so long, bro. A lot of wasted time. He did get out of there and win a Super Bowl. Calvin Johnson said, "No, I'm done." Marcus Johnson picked Miami. 3 Miami so far. Desmond picked Miami. Nick Saban picked Miami. Marcus Freeman picked Miami. Let's see what Pat's picking Indiana. Everybody knows that. Matt didn't really get the weapons like that. Yeah. They had a bad habit of bringing in players towards the end of their, like, well after the prime. I can think of Steven Jackson, the running back, Todd Gurley. Hell, Gonzalez was good for a long time, Tony Gonzalez. But I wouldn't say he was still in his prime once he got to Atlanta. They brought in a couple of older running backs. That's how I know I'm getting. No, they didn't. Dude, then the defense was horrendous. The defense was freaking terrible for the longest time. Here we go. Last freaking game of the year. Last freaking game of the year. I thought Mike Smith was a good coach, though. That's another one that they fired, somebody who was winning. Dude, I cannot believe the Bills fired Sean McDermott. Whoever gets Sean McDermott, man, they're winning big time. Yep, I'm about to share this to Facebook. See if I can't get some people to come on over here.
Both teams traveled different roads to reach this moment. One rebuilt its name.
More than ever, it's about the work, and it's time to go to work.
The other redefined it.
We're going to change the mindset of Indiana Hoosier football.
The U is back. Add to their legacy. And undefeated Indiana building theirs right before us. Outsiders.
Bump, 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 bump. All right, cool. Man, I hope this is a good game.
basketball, football right there. That's what they pride themselves in. Indiana, they don't have a lot of five stars. You know what they got?
Man, I hope this is a freaking good game. I do not want to see no freaking blowout, for real. All NFL games yesterday and the day before. I do not want to see no freaking blowout. Oh, man.
The biggest and brightest stage awaits. Welcome to Miami and the college football playoff national.
Please do not let this be a freaking blowout. Got a lot of freaking Indiana fans in this thing. Holy smokes. Come on, Miami fans. Come on, Miami fans, dude. Y'all gonna get outdone in your own goddamn stadium. How do you get outfanned in your own stadium, Miami? The Miami fans aren't even in their seats sitting down yet. You're at freaking home. Good God.
Selection Sunday, thinking they were 2 losses. Very few thought this matchup was possible, but it certainly is a lot of fun now that we're here. Chris Fowler, Kirk Herbstreit.
Damn, I wouldn't have expected that.
In the sport, both these programs used the modern tools to build rosters and did what very few thought they could do to get here.
Yeah, I mean, you go back to August and you think about all the teams. Everybody's trying to think who's going to get to Miami. There are a lot of big brands, a lot of blue bloods. Not a lot of people thought Indiana.
97 yards per game. Golly.
Teams have played their best football, which to me makes it great to have this matchup here tonight.
Kurt Signetti has become an icon to sports fans. He was coming from James Madison, 60-something higher. Unbelievable job getting to the playoff last year. Next level this year with the Big Ten championship.
Yeah, I think you can say safely that this is the best turnaround job we've seen in the history of college football.
This is going to be good.
And now this year to the national championship. And think about where Indiana
This is going to be a good freaking game here.
And to be able to do it that quickly, I think says everything about the culture he's created, the ability to develop players. And of course, he found the quarterback in Fernando Mendoza, who's helped him immensely this year.
Mendoza came down the portal.
Man, this freaking Heisman Award just is not what it used to be, bro. I was glad Hunter won it last year, but dog, Mendoza was not the best player in college football, man. Come on. Come on. No, he freaking wasn't. Indiana gets to wear their home reds in Miami Stadium. Miami's going to get out-fanned in their own freaking stadium, man. The Indiana fans are sitting down in their seats, and it's packed out right now.
2 miles from the Coral Gables campus of the Caves. This was his childhood team.
The Miami fans are not sitting down in their seats.
You can see they played high school football together.
I just hope this game ain't a freaking blowout, man. Either way. I hope this is a good daggone game. I'm thinking Indiana. I'm hoping for Miami. I don't know how you could pick against Indiana after watching these playoff games. I mean, they've just been knocking the doors off every freaking body. Maybe Alabama wasn't as bad as everybody freaking said they were. Because they did the same exact thing to Oregon. What up? Yo, do you have a YouTube channel? Do you make videos too?
That's where his focus has been. And I think,
I had to look this up while you were gone, too. So Calvin Johnson, and I'm not saying this is everything, but Calvin Johnson in his career with the Lions averaged 86.1 receiving yards a game, and Julio Jones averaged 97.1 yards per game with the Falcons. I thought that was interesting. They're pretty damn close. Man, I freaking wish I lived in Miami. It is beautiful down there. See, this girl's in a dress. I got to have a heater by my bedroom window because the glass gets so cold at night, it cools off the entire room. They're down there in a freaking dress. That'll be a phenomenal place to freaking live. I've never been either. I've never been to Miami. Want to go, but I've never been. Troops over in Romania. All right, now the Miami fans are sitting down in their seats. Looks like this thing is split right down the middle, 50-50. Half Indiana, half Miami. So the Miami fans showed up to their own stadium. That's good. I like Georgia. I've lived in Jacksonville. I lived in Sarasota, and it was freaking paradise. I should have never came back here. Should have never came back here. It worked out, though, I guess. Man, y'all want to know another thing that I was thinking of when I was watching them playoff games? Dude, we need a freaking pass rusher, man. Like, we have got to sack the quarterback. Like, this whole Kirby Smart saying affecting the quarterback and sacks don't matter, and that's an NFL stat. Like, dog, I've heard and seen a freaking enough of that crap. We have got to get an edge rusher that can end other teams' drives. Yeah, I saw, but we ain't seen him do nothing for us yet. Dude, I'm so until I see people making plays like in the red and black, you're going to have to show me. You know what I'm saying? I know he looked good at Auburn for sure. But until I see, like, the whole thing, Noah Thomas. Everybody thought he was going to be incredible, dog. He didn't do nothing for us. He had, 5 touchdowns on the year and, 200 receiving yards? Hell, 5 touchdowns, though, that's just as many as Cam Coleman had. Cam Coleman is a freaking joke, dog. I wouldn't pay Cam Coleman I don't want him. Until you play, I'm not off. Yeah, dude, no. The only one I will say, Zach Branch from the very freaking beginning, I knew Zach Branch was going to be good. Like the smoke and the fire coming out of Georgia. As soon as we signed Zach Branch out of the portal, it couldn't be denied. And then once we got into spring, it was like, man, this dude's gonna freaking play some football for us and gonna contribute. There's President Trump. So yeah, I mean, I think that guy looked really good out of Auburn, man. I hope he pans out. We need him to. We have got to get a freaking pass rush, man. We have to. Like, watching those NFL games last night, it is so important that you're able to sack the quarterback and end drives. And Kirby Smart, dude, you've got to adapt and get out of that mindset of, well, I can just affect the quarterback. Or there's other ways to affect him besides sacking him. Dog, no. Every time you sack the quarterback, you can force a fumble. You can injure the quarterback. Like, you're never going to rattle a quarterback's cage like you can if you hit him. Ever. Dude, since 2018, every Kirby Smart press conference throughout the season, when people ask about sacks, he just talks to them like they're an idiot. Like, they know all about sacks. Sacks is an NFL stat. We're affecting the quarterback. Man, I'm so tired of that, man. Yeah, exactly. Any quarterback, man, you heat him up and you make him, even if you don't get to him, if you sack a quarterback 3 times quickly, like to start off the game, the entire rest of the game, every footstep he hears, anytime somebody gets close, he's going to be letting the ball go. That's another reason I don't listen to Kirby press conferences. I don't listen to every single one anymore, but I still listen to a lot of them. I love Kirby Smart. The stuff that I complain about Coach Smart, like, I feel bad, man, even complaining about anything, because Kirby Smart has come in and elevated this program to a level like none of us even thought possible, dude. Like, if Georgia won 12 games towards the tail end of Mark Richt's coaching tenure, we were ecstatic. Like, even though 2012, when it ended and it was painful, like, I was happy that Georgia won 12 games. Like, dude, we expect every single freaking year to win the SEC and win 12 games, not just make the SEC championship. Like, it is an expectation now for Georgia to win the SEC. Straight up, anything less than winning the SEC is an underachieving season. Dude, if we made the SEC championship under Richt, people were elated. Win it, man, come on. If we would have won the SEC in 2012, man, they'd have built Mark Richt a statue. But it's just like certain little things about Kirby Smart. He's just like anybody else. Like, there's just certain things about that he does that I don't like. But that's fine. That's because there's a lot of damn things Rick did I didn't like. So, I don't know. And I really like Kirby Smart's personality, man. Like, I've learned a lot of just about life in general listening to Kirby's press conferences or Kirby Smart All Access or SEC Inside. Like, just getting behind the scenes and seeing how he is with the players, how hard he works. Like, man, dude gives 150% all day, every day for what? Probably 320 days out of the year. He's given 150% to Georgia. Like, I don't do that. Like, so it's like, who am I to complain? Like, I don't do that. Like, I give a lot to Georgia too, but it ain't no 320 days out of the year. It's not every waking second of every hour from 5 a.m. to, 10 o'clock at night. It's just not. But I love Kirby, dude. I freaking love Kirby. And you can learn some stuff about the team. The thing about listening to Kirby Smart press conferences, you're almost like a daggum detective. Like, you're trying to, like, sift through the weeds and sift through his cryptic messages to find out, like, what's really going on behind the scenes in Georgia football. And once you listen to him for long enough, you can kind of start finding out, like, behind the scenes, like, what's going on. How is he really feeling? How actually hurt is this player? How much does he actually like this quarterback? How much does he actually like his secondary? Like, you start finding out, like, his tendencies. Like the year, like 2024, for example, when he wouldn't say a single freaking bad word about the offense, when everybody and their mom knew Georgia's offense was freaking horrendous and painful to watch. The drops, the offensive line couldn't run the daggum ball. Carson Beck throwing interceptions. Kirby stayed on his freaking defense's butts all season long while just giving the offense a pass, babying them. Putting in Carson Beck's binky every single post-game press conference. Dude, Kirby Smart was a human shield for Carson Beck in 2024. So that Kirk Herbstreit narrative about Carson was mistreated at Georgia is total bullshit. Like, dude, Kirby Smart went above and freaking beyond to protect Carson Beck from the media when he was at Georgia. But you could tell Kirby did not like his offense that year at all. He would say the right things out in person, but you could really tell, like if you really listened to him, you could tell he could not freaking stand the offense. Here comes Indiana. Signetti, he looks the same as always. Here comes Miami and the whites. Miami fans going crazy. Mario freaking Cristobal made it to a national title game, man. That's something. That is something. I can't say I saw that coming. Players are saying their prayers in the end zone. Who do y'all think God wants to win this game, Miami or Indiana? Surely God cannot want Miami to win. Oh. Let's go, man. Let's kick this thing off. 7:48. Malachi Tony. Here we go, captains. Captains on the ready. Line up, walk to the 50. Who? I don't even know what the hell he just said. Oh, dude, Michael Irvin is freaking pumped. I mean, of course, everybody expects that, but you can tell by the way he's looking. He is gassed for this game, dog. His Canes are back in the national freaking championship. God, I wish Georgia was in this game. I really wish Georgia was in this freaking game. I really wanted Georgia to freaking win some playoff games this year. And I said leading up to the Ole Miss game, dude, I said, man, the Ole Miss game is going to be harder than the next one. We have to get past Ole Miss. I freaking knew the layoff, and I knew Ole Miss was better than everyone was giving them credit for. I freaking knew it. Man, I lost my freaking mind in that live stream, too. I don't think I can live stream another Georgia game ever again. Ever again. That is bad. I got to be better. Can't be acting like that. Signetti sounds confident, seems calm. He sounds confident and calm as a head coach, man. See what Mario Cristobal has to say. I got to tell y'all, I'd be lying if I ever told y'all that I would think Cristobal was going to coach in a national title game. That is shocking to me. All right, here we go. Let's kick this dang thing off already. 7:51. Who y'all like in this one? Miami or Indiana? People that just came in. I freaking think Indiana. But I'm hoping for Miami. I'm hoping for Miami. And Carson Beck's going to get the ball first. Miami's going to return it. Hit 10, 20, 25, 26, 27. Returns it out to the 27-yard line. Here comes Carson Beck. 68% passing completion percentage in the CFP. 4 touchdowns, 1 interception. Gonna have to have his best freaking game of his life today. Gonna have to have the best game of his life today, I'll tell you that. Fletcher behind Beck. Wide receiver in motion. Beck snap. Hand to Fletcher. Shit, he's got at least 7, 8, 9. 9-yard gain on the first play. A 9 freaking yard gain on the first play. Miami's O-line is freaking big as shit. Miami's O-line is so daggone big. All right, 2nd and 1. Fletcher to the left of Beck. 2 receivers out to the right. Malachi Tony comes in motion. Snap. Get it out to Tony. Tony's got the first down. You know that. Easily got the first down. You know that. So Miami gets first down. Get some good momentum. It's going to be interesting to see if they can run football. They got to run the ball and stop the run. Same formula Georgia has. Fletcher gets at least 2 on first down out to the right side. All right. 2nd and 8. Beck in the shotgun. Fletcher to his left. Tony comes in motion. Snap. Beck looks Tony's way. Looks around. Nobody's open. Carson throws it out of bounds. 3rd and 8. Indiana's got him in 3rd and long. Carson, you got to run right there, dog. Like, get upfield and get 3. He could have got 3 easily. Shit. Like, it's the last game of the season, bro. Run the ball. You got to have this one. It's the last game of the season. Run the daggone ball. All right, 3rd and 8. First 3rd and long of the game. Indiana's got them right where they want them. Show pressure. Mostly drop out of it. Tony catch. Horse collar. That was a horse collar. They're not going to call it. So Indiana gets a stop. Miami's going to punt right here. That was a freaking horse collar. Let's see. We're going to see right here. Oh, no, it wasn't. They had him on the shoulder pad. Man, all right. Well, here comes Miami's defense. Cannot let Indiana go freaking right down the field and score on this drive. Like, Miami's defense got to show up and show out right here. Here's the punt. Looks like a good one. It is. And it's Indiana's ball at the 4 or 5 yard line. Whatever happened to put your heels on the 10, stand at the 10. If the ball goes over your head, let it go over your head. Like, what is with fielding punts inside the 10? Like, are they not being taught that anymore? Like, we got told, stand into the 10. If it goes over your head, let it go. I see that over and over and over again in football now. Them fielding freaking punts inside the 10, inside the 5. But yeah, Carson Beck's got to run the ball on that second down, man. It's the last game of the season, Holmes. You got to run the daggone ball and scramble and get upfield. Oh, man. That's something. No way. Oh, yeah, that's why I was there. I was at that job. That's why I recognize it.
It's been a grind, but I think I've aged well. Some might say perfect. Who's ready to show who's the cheesiest?
Man, there's a lot of freaking Georgia fans that hate Carson Beck, man. But there's a lot of Georgia fans that hate Gunnar Stockton, so that's fine. That's fine.
The College Football Playoff National Championship. Tonight is the final game of an unforgettable
Final game of the season, man. Shoot, I wish Georgia would have done freaking better. I'll tell you that. I'm going to go get some more coffee. It's going to be a long one. Hopefully. Dun, 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 dun.
Just frightening efficiency for Mendoza against Alabama and Oregon. Completions those two games. Stunning accuracy, particularly against the Ducks.
Yeah. And again, let's give the offensive line the running game and assist there. They find their way.
All right, come on, Miami's defense. Let's not let these guys go straight on down the field and score right here. Miami fans trying to make some noise for the first time of the season behind Mendoza. 4 down front, 3 linebackers. They roll a safety. They got 5, 6. They got a first down on the first play. Missed tackle. Missed tackle 5 yards downfield. You can't miss no tackles tonight, man. You cannot miss no tackles tonight. Can't have that. First run of the game, only 1 yard. Whoever's hating on Gunnar don't know football. Yeah, I mean, there's some stuff that he could do better for sure, but I was speaking to there's always going to be half of the Georgia fans are going to hate Gunnar. Or it doesn't matter who the quarterback is, whether it's Gunnar, Carson Beck, Stetson Bennett, Jake Fromm, Jacob Eason. I mean, you can go back as far as you want. The Georgia fans always hate their own quarterback. Mendoza checks it down. Maybe a 1 yard gain, so it's going to be a 3rd and 8 here for Indiana. First 3rd and long for Indiana. Miami's got them right where they want them. Let's see if Miami can get a stop here. I'll tell you what, let's see if Miami can get a sack. Let's see if Miami can get a sack here. We know Georgia wouldn't be able to. Let's see if Miami can get a sack right here. 3rd down and 8. Canes fans are making noise. You better pay 10 grand for that ticket. You better make some noise. 3rd and 8. Miami showing pressure. They're coming. They almost got to Mendoza. Mendoza throws it out. Indiana's going to punt from deep in their own territory. Mendoza smartly throws it away. Canes are fired up. Let's go. Well, my neighbors, I feel so bad for my neighbors when I stream these games. Or really, it's just Georgia games. I'm not going to get too worked up on this, but I feel bad for my freaking neighbors when there's a Georgia game on. And punt. It's a low punt. Tony's back to receive. He receives it. He's getting upfield. He got a nice 10, 12-yard chunk. Miami's got good field position at the 40. Oh, my God. Of course there's freaking holds.
Problem is, Chris, Miami fifth most penalties in the country. Indiana 10th fewest. So very, very different teams all year. Down right in the middle. Wraps on, brings it down right in front of these are to the officials. Be all over that.
Cam Pruitt is a true freshman on special teams, backup linebacker. So, Carson Beck will take over, but not what they hope to.
I checked Allstate first and saved hundreds on my car insurance. Unfortunately, I didn't check doing the Georgia Barker, my boss, would be appropriate.
Let's see what Miami can do with their second drive here. I ought to get some more coffee. This is going to be a late one here. Hopefully this is a good freaking game. I don't want the last game of the season to be a blowout. Either way, I hope this comes down to the last second, to the last play, or an overtime. 2 overtimes. See if we can outdo the Georgia-Alabama national championship game. That was a good freaking game, man. Georgia and Alabama have been through some freaking battles, I'll tell you. With Georgia coming out on the wrong end of all of them. Georgia and Alabama have played some of the best freaking football games, man. I wish I could have watched those games like how I'm watching this one. Like, I don't care if Miami wins. I don't care if Indiana wins. My feelings aren't going to be hurt either way. I wish I could have watched those Georgia-Alabama games, like just sitting back, emotionally not invested in either team, and just watch those games. Because those two teams, man, just played some phenomenal football games against each other. Some that weren't so good. That Georgia-Ohio State semifinal game was a freaking phenomenal game. That game was unbelievable, man. Man, your sports guy, I said the same thing you just said, bro. I said, man, I wish Georgia was playing right now. I wish Georgia was freaking playing right now, man. Like, damn, like, dog, at least be – like, you got to start winning the first round, bro. No more first-round buys. Like, whatever you got to do to not get a month off in between games, that's what Georgia has to do. No more buys, bro. Kirby Smart's been freaking terrible with buys since 2022, 2023. We look like trash coming out of a bye in 24 and 25. We don't need bye weeks, dog. We need to play. He did not win 2 national championships with us, bro. He sat the fucking bench. Stetson Bennett won those national championships. You can't have it both ways with this ESPN fairy tale story about Carson Beck was so mistreated at Georgia and then say he won 2 championships there. Nah, bro. If he was mistreated, no, he didn't. They're milking that thing for every little bit they can, aren't they? About how freaking mistreated Carson was at Georgia. Kirby Smart covered him up with his body and took bullet after bullet for him, like a human shield. All right, here we go. Fletcher, first down run. He's got a crease. Shoot, he gets 4. Yeah, he gets 4 on first down. Miami's running the ball pretty good here. Miami's O-line is so freaking good, man. I think Miami has a chance for real. Their lines of scrimmage are elite, man. Indiana ain't seen nothing like that yet. UGA can't lose 2 games because, yeah, you know that. That's a fact, bro. UGA can't lose no freaking games or the committee will leave them out. Shoot, so we're going to be in a 3rd and 5 right here for Miami. He only got 1 right there. Miami had good field position. It was the holdings. Yeah, bro. Dog, everything you need to know about how much the committee hates Georgia, you got shown this year. We blew Bama out by 21 points. They didn't drop Alabama a single spot, y'all. Not a single spot. Georgia was 3 undefeated regular seasons, back-to-back national championships. Broken up. Miami's going to have to punt again. 3 undefeated regular seasons, defending back-to-back national champions. Lost to Alabama in the SEC championship by a field goal. And they dropped Georgia from 1 all the way down to 6. Bro, there's no defense against that. None. You cannot defend that. Another punt by Miami. Indiana's going to have it at the 30. A punt and a punt so far. Hey, Bootsy, what's up? That's not the first time Bama didn't get dropped when they lost. Dude, I know. It's unbelievable. The treatment that they get from the officiating, from the committee, from ESPN. Like, bro, ESPN would never treat Georgia the way they treated Alabama throughout the time that Alabama was good and relevant. If Georgia did that same thing, they would never treat Georgia the way they treat Bama. Alabama's one of them teams, they're going to boost up and prop up and try and put their name up in lights as much as they can. They love Alabama. And that shows when they lose the SEC championship by 21 points. They don't drop a single spot. That's fucking holding. Did y'all see that? Freaking hold. They're holding him. Hey, Aaron, I don't think we're cheering for Indiana. But you can. That's fine. I said when the stream started, Aaron, I said I just hope nobody gets blown out. Now, they threw a flag. They had to. Thank you. Thank you. See, I'm not always wrong. Usually I'm freaking right. Dude, he had a fist full of jersey in the front and in the back. Your quality is a little bad tonight. Like what, sound? Fuzzy screen. Shit, I don't know what to do about that. Big play, Indiana. Big freaking play, Indiana. Dude, I don't know what to do about fuzzy screen. If I try and mess with that, let me make sure everything else in here is off. I don't know. It's been doing that. Let me see what I can come up with here. 5-yard run up the middle for Indiana. I don't have anything open. Try closing all this stuff. I don't know. Anyways. Dang, Miami. All right, 2nd and 4. Indiana's trying to get going here. That was something. O-line jumped. That didn't look right there at all. Offensive line. So now we're going to be 2nd and 9 here. Yeah, Miami's got a chance just based off of their line of scrimmage, man. Their defensive line is freaking good. But Indiana's really good as well. Here comes the pressure. Mendoza got rid of it on time. They gave him the first down. First down, Indiana. They on a drive now. That Surratt is so freaking good, man. That Surratt is really freaking good. All right, first down for Indiana. Snap, run up the middle. They get 4. They got another quick 4. Aaron, before you got here, we were sitting here talking about how Alabama gets partial treatment from the playoff committee and how Georgia can't ever afford to lose no games because they'll get left out by the committee. How do you feel about that? And do you think it's fair that when Georgia lost to Bama by a field goal in 2023, that we got dropped from 1 to 6, but when we beat Bama by 21 points, Alabama doesn't drop a single freaking spot from 9? Was that fair? It's just one of them things as a Georgia fan you got to accept, bro. Don't leave nothing in the hands of the committee, and don't lose to Alabama. And don't lose the SEC championship game. You can't do those things, or it will result in you being left out of the playoff, period. Can't lose the SEC championship. Can't lose to Alabama. And you definitely don't want to have more than 2 losses, that's for sure. I thought that 2018 team, I thought that 2018 team could have done something. I thought that 2018 team was really freaking good, man. I don't know what happened on the road that year at LSU, but I thought that 2018 team was really good as well. Miami got to him that time. Miami got to him that time. Put a lick on him, 3rd and 5. That's why you want to sack the quarterback right there. Boom! Just dislocated the whole top half of his body. That's why you want to sack the quarterback right there. He's going to be thinking about that every time he hears footsteps now. Handoff up the middle. They got a freaking first down running the football. Alabama isn't what it used to be. The committee still thinks it's 2017, right? And the 2017 where they didn't even play in the SEC championship game and still got put in the playoff. We shouldn't even have had to play Alabama in the 2017 national championship game. Nobody else would get that treatment. Ohio State. Alabama and Ohio State are the 2 teams that would have got that. If UGA, let me watch this play. It's going to be a 2nd and 8. If UGA got pressure like that, even without the sack, that type of hit repeatedly will screw the quarterback up. Exactly, dude. Absolutely. Absolutely, man. We got to start heating up the quarterback more. 100%. That's the biggest thing I've been thinking of since this season has ended for us Georgia fans. The pass rush and the wide receivers, man. Dude's mouth is bleeding. Who, Mendoza? What are they crying about right now? What is the rules expert crying about right now? Yeah, Mendoza's mouth is bleeding. Welcome to football. Don't like it? You should have played golf. He can handle it. He's a big boy. Dude's 6'8", 230 pounds. I thought for sure they were going to throw a flag there, y'all. I thought for sure they were going to throw a flag right there, y'all. Oh, he could have picked it. He could have picked that. All right, here we go. Indiana going for a field goal. Oh, I thought I might have hit the freaking upright.
Introducing new frosted sodas and floats. Only at Chick-fil-A.
The Big 12 is about celebrating. Oh, yeah. The officials. They were saying before this game kicked off that the officials were going to let them play. I'm glad to see that. I can't stand games where there's a whole bunch of flags. I can't stand games where there's just flag after flag after flag. I mean, especially with the pass interference thing. Like the pass interference thing, like my thing is if you're going to call it consistently the whole game. Like you can't call like a sensitive pass interference call and then let them beat the hell out of each other 2 quarters later and not call it. Like that's what drives me crazy with pass interference. And the targeting rule needs to be dismantled, bro. The targeting rule needs to be taken out of college football. Nobody to this day can still tell you what targeting is. We see 2 targetings in the same game. One of them will be worse than the other one, and that'll be the one they don't call. Pat said these refs are good. They just let them play. Yep. You know how I know that I'm getting old? Pat McAfee's getting old. All of his hair is almost gray now. All of his hair is almost gray now. It's unbelievable. All right, so Miami's got to get something going on offense. Got to do better than whatever the heck. It looks like Georgia's offense. It looks like Georgia's offense so far. Mike Bobo's calling the plays for Miami tonight. Run, screen. Run, screen. Oh! I didn't see that. Oh, he cheap shotted him. Yeah, he did. Yeah, y'all missed that. That should have been called. I didn't see that. I thought he was bleeding from the first hit. I didn't see that. That should be called. No, that should have been called. Don't make freaking excuses for it. That should have been called. All right, Miami's got the ball now. Let's see what they can do with it here. Gotta do better. Gotta do better than whatever we saw the first two drives. Yeah, that was bad. That's Miami for you. They did it the whole Ole Miss game too. Something about the Florida teams, man. They always are going to do some shit like that. Like right on the fringe of dirty football. Then Florida teams are going to play that way. They play that way against each other. They play that way from pipsqueak, little league, all the way up into the NFL. It's just something about football there. I would have cried and gone home. Yeah, you would have. You wouldn't have even known it happened. You would have woke up on a stretcher 2 weeks later. You wouldn't even have known that happened to you. But yeah, that sucks. That was kind of right back to back there. He got his bell rung. See how he handles that. You know, that can kind of get in your head a little bit. Because that second one right on his jaw, man, that was a hard hit. That was a hard freaking hit. God, I wish Georgia was playing in this game. That was ugly business, y'all. The whole Ole Miss experience, the whole Sugar Bowl thing, dude, was so bad, bro. In so many different ways for us. Like, I'm still in total disbelief that we got out coached by half a freaking coaching staff, y'all. They had 5 days together as a staff, not even a complete staff. The coaches that coached had 5 days to prepare. Georgia had 25 days, man. And we couldn't even get lined up and get our hand in the dirt on defense in the Sugar Bowl. Didn't even know what the play was on defense. Could not even get freaking lined. And we just did, dog, the team that I watched play in New Orleans was not the same team that beat Alabama. Saw Kirby at the UGA basketball game this weekend. Are you keeping up with them? They're doing good. No. I care about as much as the UFO base down in Antarctica as I do about Georgia basketball. Barely any. I can't do basketball, man. I just can't do it. Not NBA, not college. I don't like it. It's just no. All right, Carson. Back snap, drops back, looks downfield. Got a receiver. Oh! Almost intercepted, then almost caught, then knocked down. It's not looking good for Miami, y'all. They're another second and long. Cannot get to a third and long again here. Got to get something popping here. They really need Tony to go ahead and hit an explosive, honestly. Back snap, drops back again, throws, batted down again, 3rd and 10. These receivers ain't getting no separation. Indiana's freaking good, man. Third and 10. Not where Miami wants to be. 3rd and 10. No, this is a pass. Here comes a blitz. Sack. Fletcher couldn't pick up the blitz. Miami's going to have to punt. Indiana's feeling it now. They are freaking feeling it now. Beck gets slammed down on his face. He went right around Fletcher like he was no man. He didn't even slow him down. That was the first drop of the night, too. I hit the ceiling fan. Man, Miami's going to have to come up with a stop right here. Do something spectacular on defense. All right, good. No commercial break. We're getting right to it. Indiana ball at 27. Mendoza seems to be all right. He's jumping around. Handoff. Tackled in the backfield for a 5-yard loss. That's what Miami needed right there. They needed that right there. It's going to be 2nd and 15. 2nd and 15 for the Hoosiers. Second and 15. Second and 16. Snap. Handoff. No gain. It's going to be 3rd and 15. Miami forces them into a 3rd and long here. See what happens. Now they got to make something happen. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. Cannot give up this first down. No matter what you do, you cannot give up a 3rd and 15. Play deep zone, come up and make a tackle. Let nobody behind you. I've seen Indiana make a lot of freaking 3rd and longs in this playoff. Screen, Miami comes up. They're able to make the tackle. Indiana. Good defense. Canes get a stop. That's what they needed. Yeah, they got to make something happen here. The offense cannot be stuck in granny gear all night. O-line's got to take over and move some people. I'll tell you what, though, this Miami offense looks a lot similar to Georgia's. They're running the same stuff, calling the same stuff. Looks like the same exact freaking offense as Georgia's to me. Oh, man.
At Burger
Yeah, Miami's O-line, they're gonna have to get something popping right here and move some people around off the freaking ball. Like, you don't got to go get a touchdown, but you need a long drive, moving the ball, get some momentum back, and put a field goal up. I'm sorry, Aaron. I don't know why I cannot root for Indiana. I don't know what it is. But if they win, I don't care. I mean, I don't care. But it's been a good defensive game so far for sure. Both these defenses are good. Those NFL games this weekend were amazing. Freaking incredible. For everybody that joined the chat later, I cannot believe that the Bills fired Sean McDermott. I cannot believe that they would do that. As a Falcons fan, we would have given freaking anything for a coach that takes you to the playoffs and wins 12 games every single year. Every single. All right, Indiana's going to punt here, 4th and 11. Tony's got it at the 30, down right there too. I think he was freaking down, I'll tell you that. But they didn't call him down. Down. He's freaking down. There's no way. He was down, man. Good God.
Talked about the being patient. Eventually, they're going to go back for Shannon and run the ball. Remember, Indiana outscored Oregon and Alabama in the first half of those two CFP games, 52-7.
All right, Carson. You got 18 total yards, dog. Now's the time to freaking turn it on. Snap, handoff up the middle, nothing. Back to the line of scrimmage. Second and 9. Snap, back, drops back to pass. Nobody open. Finds Daniels for a 5-yard gain. It's going to be about a 3rd and 3. 3rd and 4. I give him more than that. It's 3rd and 2. Miami's got to get this freaking first down. You got to see some momentum back here. And they didn't get it. They got stuffed. Miami's going to have to punt again. That Indiana defensive line stuffing them, man. Oh. That Indiana front 7 is freaking good, man. Like, they were all over that. All over that. Miami's got a punt again. Nobody getting open. Nobody's opening up holes. Jeez. Miami's defense has gotta hold on. So far, Indiana's dominating this game, man. It ain't showing on the scoreboard yet, but I've got a feeling it's about to start doing. It's about to start leaning that way. Miami's got to do something on offense. They can't just keep putting their defense back out there over and over and over again. See if they can get another stop right here. But yeah, y'all, those Miami is getting done like how they did Ole Miss and how Ole Miss did Georgia. Georgia just was not ready to play in the Sugar Bowl. Absolutely not. That was not the same Georgia team that I watched in Atlanta. No way. So next year, I don't want no first round bye. So we don't need to play in the SEC championship, win it. No, none of that. No first round bye. We can't handle it. We don't know how. We don't know how to handle it. We don't know what to do or how to be ready to play after a month off. I've seen it 2 years in a row. I don't need to see it for a third time. I will lose my mind if Georgia gets a first round bye next year and loses in the first round. I promise y'all that. If Georgia gets a first round bye next year and loses the first football game they play, I'm going to absolutely lose my shit. I was shocked at how bad we looked against Ole Miss. Like, dude, they were the better team. And another thing that was shocking, they had the best players on the field. Ole Miss had the first 4 or 5 best players on the field. Like, it was unbelievable that they were better than us at quarterback by a mile, at receiver by a mile, running back. I don't know. Frazier was playing well until he got hurt. Their defensive line played better. Their offensive line played better. Their pass rush played better. Their cornerbacks played better. I mean, you can go on down the line. They're talking about how Mendoza has been hit so much in this game already, 4 times. He's still bleeding too. They got a first down here to Surratt. Why are they giving Surratt 12 yards off? I cannot stand seeing that, man. You play 12 yards off the other team's best wide receiver. That looks like Georgia Ole Miss for real. First down, Mendoza gets a snap, fakes the handoff, throw over the middle, batted down. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Miami gets a batted ball right there. Surratt is freaking good, man. Surratt's eating these boys up. You got to double him, bro. I've seen Surratt beat too many teams. Too many times. You can't let that happen in this game. Make another receiver beat you. Snap, Mendoza back. Pass completed to the tight end. Miami's trying to strip the ball. They can't do it. It's going to be a 3rd and 2. Tight end gets 8 yards. When he gets hit, he gets better in games. Well, we'll see about that. Handoff up the middle. Miami had him stopped. They let him through. First down, Indiana at the 39.
Instead, he tried to make a play on the football, and he misses the tackle. It would have been 3rd and 7 if he just gave up on trying to knock the ball away, just tackled the receiver right there. Instead, he misses that, so they give the 3rd and 2, and then they figure easy to pick up that first down there with a run by Black.
Hoosiers have lost one fumble, and it was back against Old Dominion.
Snap, handoff. Oh, good hard hit at the line of scrimmage. Boys out here hitting. Good hard hit at the line of scrimmage. Going to be 2nd and 9 for Indiana at the 40.
Ohio State first play of the game gets hit. A lot of people were wondering if he might be out of the game. He came back after a play or so. So he's been hit a lot.
Toughness is certainly part of the equation for the Heisman winner.
Handoff up the middle for a 3-yard gain. Going to be 3rd and 6 for Indiana here.
Indiana coaches are looking down, not on 3rd down. They're going to have to convert. They're going to go fast here. But those Miami safeties are starting to cheat down on this run game. Eventually, you're going to see them take shots.
It's incomplete. Flag comes in.
Flag. They're going to get him for a pass interference.
Too handsy that time, perhaps. It's right in front of
Pass
Signetti.
interference number 29. Defense.
They called pass interference.
First down.
Indiana gets a cheap first down there. Do you know about the running back that UGA just picked up? From the portal? From the portal, no. From the portal, no, I do not. There's a tackle for loss. Miami's defense is going to get tired doing this, though. Like, they've been on the field the whole first half. Offense ain't done a daggone thing. No, I haven't seen anything from the dude out of the portal. I didn't even know we got a running back. When did this come out? Just now? Third and 13 coming up for Indiana. I'm about to get on Dog Nation.
Yeah, Payne's not even supposed to be in this play. This is just a play into the interior. He's way out here. This gives you an idea of his suddenness. Plays downhill, boom. He's able to finish on it. I mean, he really has instincts of a linebacker, intuition of a linebacker.
3rd and long.
Off the edge at 270 pounds.
Right here in Miami Central High School. There's already prepped like a pro, which is going to be soon. The hard work on his body, diet, really leaner and meaner than ever before this year. Time out taken.
All right, let's see about this running back. I heard they got one, but I don't know who it is. I want to say Friday, since that was the last day, if I'm not mistaken. Shoot, let's look. I didn't hear anything about a running back. But I also don't keep up with the portal, so I don't know.
What's the deal on?
Taco Bell's $5, $7, and $9 Lux Cravings boxes take you on lavish adventures. Luxuriate with your faves in the $5 box. Be transported to more opulence with the $7 box.
I'm not seeing anything about a running back out of the portal. Going back to the 16th, so 3 days ago. But I also don't follow it like that. I don't like if I check Dog Nation, which I do every single day, and I see it, then I'll go look at like who the guy is and where he played and his highlights and stuff like that. But if I don't happen to catch it and happen to see it, then I just kind of wait till spring starts up. And if I hear good things about him come springtime, and in spring practice and leading up to the G-Day game, then I'll start following him a little bit more. But man, until I see you make plays in the G, get an update from Google. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if we did or didn't. But until I see us make plays in the G, like I'm just not gonna like follow you that tough at all. Because you could come to Georgia and you might not ever even play a single down for us. Look at the Beaver kid that we just got from Oregon. The dude signed with Oregon, was on campus 3 days and got in the portal, and now he's coming to Georgia. That's crazy. They're having a watch party at his high school. Third and 13, Miami needs another stop. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that Beaver kid, the quarterback, looks freaking good. He's a top 150 player. Miami freaking jumped. Miami jumped off sides. Miami jumped off sides. It's going to be 3rd and 7. Third and 7.
Miami uncharacteristically has been bringing a lot of pressure, dialing up a lot more blitzes than we've seen from them all year. 7 of the 30.
Oh, Dante Dowell. Nah, I didn't see anything about him. And I think from Kentucky, yeah. Oh, that was before Friday, I think, or that was early Friday. Yes, now that you say it's from Kentucky, yeah, I heard about that. Big 20-yard chunk right there from Indiana. $21-yard chunk right there for Indiana. Yeah, I saw we got that guy from Kentucky. I didn't see I didn't go look him up to see how good he looked. But, I feel pretty good about our running backs. Frazier and Bowens. Frazier, Bowens, and the other young guy that played 24, Bo Walker. I thought Bo Walker looked good in the times that we got to see him as well. So I feel pretty good about our running backs. Yeah, the running back was before Friday. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, he was early. He was like the running back from Kentucky. He signed right after the Auburn edge rusher signed. First down, easy pitch and catch for Indiana. Touchdown, Indiana. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing for Miami. You can't leave your defense on the field the whole game. So Carson Beck and the offense have got to get something going right here. Yeah, I feel pretty good about our running back room. We don't have no game breaking speed running back. Peanut's never gonna play. Yeah, I feel like Bo Walker is probably better than the guy from Kentucky. to be honest. I think Bo Walker's going to be really damn good. But Peanut's never going to play at Georgia. He's too small. Kirby's never going to let him play meaningful snaps. No freaking way. But we've got to get back to big, strong, fast running backs that have got track speed. We have to, man. We've got to be explosive at the running back position. Then there's no reason, there's no excuse why we shouldn't be. We've got to get better at wide receiver. We are killing it at tight end. Absolutely smashing it at tight end. I could not be happier with the tight end room. I could not be happier with the tight end room. But wide receiver and running back need freaking drastic improvement. Kirby gets players just to keep other schools from getting them. I mean, Peanut's too small to play anywhere. Peanut wouldn't play at Georgia Southern. Dude, he's like 5'8", 170. Hell, I'm 5'8", 184. Like, he's small, man. He's little. You can't play no college football at 170, bro. Not running back. I think Isaiah McKenzie was 170, but he was a wide receiver. So 1st and goal, Indiana. They take the touchdown off the board. I mean, I expect them to score a touchdown right here. Miami's defense is freaking exhausted. So now it's going to be 2nd and goal from the 5. Man, what do y'all think about Kentucky's new coach? That was kind of shocking to me. One, I mean, I guess not really that they fired Mark Stoops, but they had their coach like that. I mean, in an instant. All right, 2nd and goal from the 5 here. Let's see what Indiana does. They're wearing them down, that's for sure. Handoff up the middle. Down to the 1. Miami's defense is going to be freaking exhausted. Who is it? I remember them talking about it. Who is who? Who is who? I'm not quite sure who you're asking about. What position? All right, Indiana. Somebody's calling timeout. It's got to be Miami, right? Yeah, Cristobal's got to call timeout. His guys are freaking gassed. They've been on the field the entire freaking first half. 14 plays in the whole game for Miami. The Kentucky coach. Oh, okay. So he was Oregon's offensive coordinator. That's why that Beaver kid that committed to Oregon and transferred to Georgia, the quarterback, that's why he left. Because he thought he was going to play and get developed under that coordinator. Then he left and went to Kentucky. So the Beaver kid was like, nah. And then they brought in Raiola. Oregon's quarterback announced he was coming back, and they brought in Raiola, is what was going on with that. So he was like, nah, that ain't what I agreed to. And so he bounced to Georgia, which you come into Georgia, our quarterback room is way more crowded than Oregon's. I mean, you got Gunner, Puglisi, Montgomery. You're going to be the 4th quarterback, dog, as a freshman. So I don't know why you wouldn't have just stayed at Oregon. Like, that's crazy, bro. He's on campus 3 days and said, no, I'm good, and bounced to Georgia. But, yeah, he was a top 150 player. So the 2026 class, if we would have signed him, I think we would have been inside the top 5 again, probably the top 3.
Competition can happen anywhere. Just be sure to keep the trophies coming.
Oh.
It's been a grind, but I think I've aged well. Some might say perfect. Who's ready to show who the chief?
Yeah, Will Stein is the guy's name. He was Oregon's offensive coordinator last year. He's not now. He's Kentucky's head coach. That's right. Raiola did leave Nebraska. Yeah, Raiola. He's about like Cam Coleman to me, man. I mean, I like Raiola a little bit better than Cam Coleman. Dude, I can't believe that Cam Coleman has the nerve to ask for $2 million a year. Like, I cannot believe that. Like, bro, you literally had 6 drops in the Auburn-Alabama game, and you fumbled the ball away to Alabama to lose that game on your home field. Last game of the season. Unbelievable. And you have the nerve to go ask, and Texas gives it to him. You got the nerve to go ask for $2 million when you had 6 drops. Yeah, I know. Touchdown, Indiana. Dog Nation was all over him and Arch Manning. They loved Cam Coleman. They haven't been kind to Arch Manning, though. I think they said he got a little bit better, but they've been hard on Arch Manning. They've been tough on Arch Manning ever since he got to Texas. Which, I mean, is rightly so. He hadn't been any good until the second half of this season. He started playing better. But he hadn't shown anything against any big-time competition that impresses me. He ain't showed nothing against no real defense where I was, like, blown away and impressed with him. I think Gunnar Stockton's way outperformed Arch Manning in his career. Way outperformed. I'll tell you what, Miami better do something right here. They haven't now, but when he was coming to college, he was the next best thing to David Green. Yeah, when I remember they were excited about trying to get him. Gunnar has shown up. Gunner's been good, man. He did better than I thought he would do his first season. I mean, you win 12 games your first year as a starter, you did what you were supposed to do, in my opinion. Something tells me this is about to get ugly here. If Miami doesn't at least get a field goal right here, this is going to get bad. Because Indiana gets the ball first. Indiana gets the ball first in the second half. So Miami better freaking do something right here. Carson Beck, I mean, they paid him $4 million a year. It's time to show why. Outside of the last drive and the last game, he ain't shown no $4 million nothing in this playoffs. It's been the rest of the team. 4 possessions, 10 rushing yards. That's unreal, man. Fletcher falls forward for a 5-yard gain. They gotta chew up some clock right here. They've got to. They have got to chew up some freaking clock right here for sure. And get it and put a touchdown on the board. You got to give your defense a rest. The defense is gassed. And Fletcher is over there talking shit. Down 10. Talking trash to the other team, not getting in the huddle. Yep, Miami's getting frustrated. Oh, they tripped him up, or that was going to be a big gain. That was going to be a big freaking gain right there. They tripped him up, so it's going to be 3rd and 1. Oh, shoot. 3rd and 1. Miami's got to have this one here. Snap. Hand off to Fletcher. They stopped him again. They freaking stopped him again. Yeah, Miami's freaking done, bro. That's 3. That's 3 3rd and 1s. They've stopped them. Fourth and 1, they're going for it. They stopped him again. They stopped him again, y'all. Oh, they gave it to him. Once Gunner gets comfortable with the wide receivers, I think he's going to be okay. What do you think about Ryan Puglisi? From everything that I've read, seen, and heard, he's really freaking good. But he turns the ball over too much, is what I've heard. He's more of like so you know how Gunner is overly cautious and will not let the football rip down the field, even though there's wide receivers running wide open. You know how we watched that all season long from the Marshall game all the way to the Sugar Bowl? Like literally from the Marshall game all the way to the Sugar Bowl, we watched Gunner Stockton not throw the football down the field, even though there was guys open. So Puglisi is the opposite of that. He's got that Brett Favre type mentality where he feels like with his arm strength, he can fit any football into any window, regardless of where the defense is, regardless of where the coverage is. So he's had a lot of turnovers in practice, is what I've heard. But I think he's really talented. I think he's a good kid. He went to a really good high school. He went to a high school that was like a prep academy where you had to wake up at a certain time, be at breakfast at a certain time, be at class at a certain time, be at practice. Like your whole day was structured. And that was up in Massachusetts, I believe. So a really well-organized kid, been in a strict routine for a long time, 4 years of high school, now 2 years of college. I think he's going to be really good when he gets his opportunity. And I'm glad he stayed. I really am. Everything that I've watched and seen from him tells me good things about Puglisi. And everybody says good things about Montgomery too, under him. But I mean, the main thing this season, man, we got to see Gunner improve. We've got to see Gunner take a jump from first-year starter to second-year starter. Like he's got to really show, if he has any prayer of playing in the NFL, he's got to really show improvement this year. Like he's got to make a big jump. He's got to hit guys down the middle of the field. He has got to hit open receivers deep downfield. Georgia, as an entire program, has got to stretch the ball deep down the field. We have got to quit playing this dink and dunk and run game. We've got to stretch the ball down the field and threaten other teams vertically and deep and get the safeties to back off so we can use the whole field and use our whole offense. Like right now, Georgia is constricted to 15 yards is our target range. Like it's rare that we're ever going to throw the ball 15 yards or more down the field. We just don't do it. And so the defense is able to cheat up, stack the box, and play our screen game. Like the jig is up. Like everybody now knows what we're doing and knows what we're going to do. Ole Miss knew what we were doing on offense. Like Pete Golding made adjustments on his defense, and they were getting after our ass in the Sugar Bowl. They knew when the screens were coming. They knew what plays were coming. And we could not do anything deep down the field. We could not do anything deep down the field to get the safeties to back up out of the box. Oh, he said, I didn't know he was doing that. That's the rumor. I don't know. I haven't seen it. I'm just telling you what I've heard from all the other credentialed Georgia people. He thinks he's Brett Favre. But, I mean, he's got a live arm now. He's got some elite arm talent for real. He's not as mobile as Gunner. And that's the thing about Gunner that I think is so important is but the people I trust, the people that are saying this though are guys that I trust that have been there a long time. Most of the Georgia media people are pretty freaking good and have been there a while. But yeah, Gunner's run game, man, being able to run the ball as a quarterback, huge deal. Like that's a big part of why we were able to win 12 games this year was Gunner's mobility. Like I think Gunner Stockton is a better quarterback than Carson just based off of his mobility. Because I mean, you saw earlier Carson that gets pressure right up the middle, up the A gap. He had no chance. He had no chance of making that guy miss up the A gap. None. Like, that would have been hard for Gunner to make a miss too, but we saw Gunner make people miss all season long, especially from the Ole Miss game on. Heard he wasn't as mobile when I got there. And I'm like Kirby and Bobo, like those statue quarterbacks, yeah. I mean, Bobo specifically said when he was asked at Sugar Bowl Media Day, Fletcher gets nothing. He said he wants a mobile quarterback from here on out. When I forget who it was, Jeff Santel asked him, what are you looking for in a quarterback? And he said, like, you got to be able to move. Like, the game has changed. You got to be mobile. You don't necessarily have to be a dual threat, but you got to be able to move around in the pocket. Third and 8. Miami runs a screen. They get 5, 6. They get 6. What you going to do here? You got to go for it, dude. You got to go for it. 4th and 2. Shit, I don't know. I might kick it and get some points on the board, dog, and make this a one-score game. Yeah, they're kicking this field goal. You got to make this a one-score game. Yeah, you got to be a mobile quarterback, bro. We got to do something. I've been saying that for a long time. We got to do freaking something at the quarterback spot. Why? How in Georgia, how with all the mobile quarterbacks that we have that play high school football here, do we not have a mobile quarterback that can, like Trinidad Chambliss? How can we not find one of those in our whole entire state? It's unbelievable. Hey, I'm probably wrapping this one up at halftime. I'm not going to make it through this game. I've had 2 cups of coffee and my eyes are freaking closing. They're going to kick this field goal, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Fourth and 2. Oh! Off the freaking upright again. We saw that in the NFL games too. Off the upright. Said Kirby and Bobo don't like those kind of quarterbacks. I think they do. It just hasn't worked out for them yet. It just has not worked out for Kirby and Bobo yet, the mobile quarterback. I know they've tried. They've tried a bunch. Carson Beck's frustrated, and he's showing it. Of course, you know he can't hide when he gets frustrated.
Now the question is, with Mendoza and the confidence they have in him, with the time that they have remaining, are they thinking about trying to get the field goal range?
Yeah, let's see what they do here. They're just going to half. Yeah, we've had quite a few go off the uprights. But yeah, DSA, they've tried a couple of times on the mobile quarterbacks. It just hadn't worked out. They tried with Fields. They tried like hell to get Deshaun Watson. They tried with DeJuan Mathis. I remember that. He transferred from Ohio State, was a mobile quarterback. He didn't work out. They've tried with a bunch of guys, man. They just haven't hit on it. But all right, man, I'm gonna wrap this one up. I'm not gonna be able to do the second half. I got to work early tomorrow. I'm not gonna make it through this game. But I appreciate you watching, man. I'll be coming out with some stuff. Pretty much everything we talked about tonight. You know, a video of where Georgia needs to improve going into next season. And then it's edge rush, man. Edge rush and wide receiver. Made some upgrades at safety. I will say that. I was impressed with who we got out of the portal from the safety spot. But yeah. They didn't want Stetson and they didn't use Field. You're right about that. They damn sure didn't want Stetson. They did not want Stetson. He forced him. He forced him. That's why he was saying the stuff he was saying at the parade. He was like, nobody wanted me. Did you ever go look that up? What he said at the parade? And they didn't use Fields. I mean, Fields wasn't ready to play at Georgia, bro. Fromm was better. They gave Fields opportunities. And he couldn't run the offense. Yeah, you got to look up when Stetson was drunk at the parade. But all right, man. I'm going to wrap this one up. And no, I'm telling you, bro. He wasn't ready. Fromm was better. When Fields was a freshman, Fromm was better. I mean, he had just led them to a national championship. They were in a hunt for another one. It wasn't like a rebuilding season. Like Georgia had a chance to get right back to the national championship game again. Yep. But all right, man. Y'all have a good one. I'm gonna bounce up out of here. I got to work tomorrow. I'll be out with some more videos here soon. I'll see y'all.